Hello, 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 you guys. I did not have time to kind of do you guys justice and do the show like I normally do because like this is kind of like a spur of the moment cast. We do have a schedule show for later on this evening. I think it's at 8 or 8:30 p.m. this evening. We're going to talk about the next personality disorder, and actually I've made the decision to talk about two in one so that we could have um so we could talk about the differential components of that particular personality disorder because they are like correlating in some way, sort of on a continuum. But we're gonna cover schizotypal and schizoid personality disorders tonight at 8, and I have some special guests for you guys. Absolutely can't wait to get to that content. But the the discussion today is going to be brief. I'm going to be probably on here about 30 minutes or so, and I'm just going to talk to you guys and invite you guys to share your opinions and perceptions of how you feel about the DMX controversy right now. I think pretty much everybody knows, whether you're in one community or the other community, or if you even live outside of the United States now, that DMX passed away a bit ago and from a drug overdose or complications of his vital organs as a result of the overdose, right? And DMX had a lot of issues over the course of his lifespan, just in and of his own right, right? But the controversy surrounds his fiance at the time, life partner at the time, the woman that he was in a relationship with, and she's filed for common law marriage so that she can have full rights to his estate and privileges and everything, all of the authority therein. And his family has filed for the rights to his estate against her. Um, so I want to know, the first question, of course, is how are you guys feeling about this? How important is marriage to you guys out there? You got a lot of folks for the past 10 years or so saying that marriage is just a piece of paper. It's really not that important. It's really not that pressing. Why get married to someone if I can do the things that married people do without having to be married, commit myself, and dedicate a certain portion of myself to a person in a different way? And I get it. You know, if that's the energy that you present with, if you feel like marriage isn't an important entity, I totally get it. Right. Um, but I want to know how you guys feel about this particular situation. I do believe that she was pregnant at the time. There were some rumors about her being pregnant. Does anybody know if there's any validity to that part? Um, I know people had mentioned the age factor being an issue for, or a point of contention for a lot of folks when it came to recognizing validity in their relationship. But essentially, she was with this guy, um, off and on, or however steady the relationship was. They were a couple at the time of his passing. And as a result, people are saying, well, she deserves to reap the benefits from his estate. Whatever money he has, she should get that money so that she can continue to have the type of lifestyle that she had during the course of their courtship. Um, but you got other people saying, well, they weren't married. So obviously, he has a lot of children. The money should go to his kids, his immediate family, and they should divvy it up, amongst themselves. So I would like to know how you guys feel about this. I want to know what your comments are in regards to this. And hopefully, I see you guys tonight when we do the full show at 8, when we talk about these two personality disorders. We're going to mix those two together. We're going to talk about them separately. But we'll feature both of those personalities on the same show because I talked to you guys about doing week to week. I'm going to explore a different personality disorder so that the lay person could have a better conceptualization of how you guys could recognize the symptoms of various personality disorders as they present, and so that you guys can have what you need to be able to know whether or not you may be a person who qualifies to go and seek qualified mental health services from someone that is a provider in this field that can help you kind of solidify what you're dealing with. if that is a mental disorder or if it's just kind of normal personality traits, right? So that's all that I have, you guys. So put your comments here. I'm going to leave this here until the show tonight, because I do have some other things to do. I got to jump into another session. But the thing is, I want you guys to be thinking about this. When you tether yourself to another person's energy, right? Do you see legacy in your courtship? Or do you only see legacy in marriage or solidified commitment? And what are some of the alternatives? If you're a person who have alternative views on what it looks like to be committed to a person in a relationship, I would definitely like to hear that too. So I am looking forward to reviewing you guys' comments, your insights, and your weigh-ins on this particular issue. Sorry, it was kind of abrupt and sorry to be short with you guys, but it is what it is. The topic's out there. So let's start having a collaborative conversation about accountability when it comes to marriage or long-term courtship in our community. What does that look like? What are your thoughts? Where are you at on it? All right. So until I see you tonight, love, love, love you guys. Take care. If you are a new viewer on this channel, just know that you need to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and go ahead and share this content, okay? So you got to make sure that everybody gets access to the same stuff that you got access to, and they can benefit in the way that you benefit, if you benefit, right? And even if you don't benefit, somebody out there needs it, right? Somebody needs to have those conversations, or somebody needs to have a little bit of expansion on their mind frame when it comes to how they think and feel about marriage or interpersonal relationships with other people, and they've not really thought things through as to how not being married can affect the other partner if they end up dying abruptly, right? Because no one knows the time of the day. So make good decisions, be good to yourself and other people. Happy Friday. Make it count. Make it count.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames that whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.